you, I'm sure that when you entered your data into your TI, you just put it in whatever order you're reading. We can put that in order, very, very simply. Press your stat button. Press your stat button. Either sort A or sort D. Let's go with sort A. Sort A, which means sort ascending. And then just tell it which list to sort. So Blake, you put in L2. We'll put in L1. And if you do that and press enter, it's going to say done, but now when you go back and look at your list, it's going to be in order. So now you can probably see why 9 is the lower quartile. Because if you think about 25 numbers split up into 4 equal pieces, that's roughly 6 numbers per piece, yeah? Well, we're going to revisit this idea on Tuesday after you've forgotten it, after being away from me for 5 days. But if you go up 6 numbers, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Somewhere in here is 9, right? That means 9 chops the bottom 25% off. Hey, the bottom 25%, that means Q1 is the same thing as what? The 25th percentile. Yeah, another way of looking at it.
And it'll always be like that.
And it'll, yes. Now, some of you are going to argue, well, correctly, 100% correctly, that it won't always be exactly 100%. Of course it won't, especially with small data sets. Let what's on your mind. Tell me what's on your mind.
Are you saying the same thing, though, about the median? That it's
Yes.
not always going to be?
Yes, it's going to average to it. Sometimes it's a little up, sometimes a little down, but overall, over all data sets, it's going to average to the 50th percentile, which means that has to average to the 25th percentile. Is that fair? Hopefully that's believable. And I actually have an Excel simulation for you guys to play with later in a quiz or an exam that demonstrates this. As sample sizes get larger, they collapse to the same numbers. Is that fair, Linda?
Yes.
Very good point. Good point. With me so far? So what do you think Q3 would therefore be?
It's 75th.
Yes! The 75th percentile, that's the upper quartile, or the 75th percentile. Let's see if I can figure it out without looking at what the screen told me. Okay, here's my data. Okay, I'm going to count backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm guessing it's 20. Guessing it's 20? What did it tell me it was? Hot damn! Not magic. Not magic, just position. Right? Not magical at all, just position. Fair? So I like those 5 numbers. Those 5 numbers, especially when you have highly skewed data, still give you something to work with even if you can't look at the average. I'm not sure this is highly skewed. If you guys would, did you guys make a histogram of this already? Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do it too. This is where yours was giving you grief. We're going to fix yours in a second. So when you went to your stat plots like this, press enter. The only thing that Patty had changed for you correctly on your quiz, this needs to be 1 down here.
Okay,
So just arrow down to that. Now here's the goofy part.
I don't have that.
You don't? Let me see. Oh, it's because you're not on histogram. You get the there. You went ahead and put you on histogram instead of the scatter plot.
Okay,
You're good now.
cool.
I'm going to press zoom 9. I'm going to quit and then press zoom 9 because I got a bug. That actually looks pretty skewed, doesn't it? That looks fairly skewed. Damn, I'm kind of glad we did all this. Oh, I'm not looking at the right thing. Sorry there, TV audience. That looks fairly skewed. Did anybody futz with the window a little bit? Did you start futzing? Yeah, maybe. I'm going to futz just a smidge. We're going to futz more on Monday. Tuesday. We'll see you guys on Tuesday. And I'm going to go 0 to 50, just because the number of states. By 5s. I'll live with 5. Okay, it still looks skewed. Damn you, Tom, and your 36. I'm going to break it down again. I'm going to go down to 3. It's still looking skewed. Should have done it when you were here. Should have done it on Tuesday. But you see, but even if we were to throw me in here as well, then it's going to get more skewed, right? But we still have these measures that aren't going to be affected by those outliers. Yay! It's one more set of... Think of these tools as we have an empty toolbox coming into 243 and we're slowly adding tools to the toolbox. Some of them get used sometimes, some get used other times. Any of you guys ever try to use, say, a hammer as a shovel? Well, I've done it. You ever try to plant bulbs with a hammer instead of a shovel? I can't find the damn shovel. Give me the claw hammer. You're digging out the dirt. It sucks. You can get the job done. It's just hard to do. And the results aren't always what you want. You end up smashing roots and ripping up other things. Tools for certain jobs, right? This is like a torque screwdriver where average and standard deviation are like a Phillips head. You need torque screws sometimes, you need Phillips screws sometimes. It's just the idea. It's just the idea. Fair? You guys are positively flogged. Go have a good weekend. Stay dry. We'll see you on Tuesday, huh? Don't lose the data. Try to keep it in your TIs. We'll fix that in a second too, Lloyd. I want to save this data so I don't lose it. I'll put it over here. There's the other. Good, I got them both now. Let's fix your machine here. What's it giving you grief for?